Welcome everyone for the 118th edition of Master Mike's Wrestling Paradise. I am your host, Master Mike Ambrose, and that's good because start us off good because in a little while we're gonna have Smackdown starting in about 20 minutes or so. They're a little quick. The main thing on the show tonight: Sikoa inducts Tonga Loa into the Bloodline, and obviously, there's rumor that we might have Jimmy Uso return or we might have Jacob Fatu show up. Who knows? I know Roman's not showing up, and I wish he was, but, that's the way that goes. He's going to be showing in a few months, I believe. Roman's going to be coming back a couple months, sorry. I think Randy Orton and Kevin Owens get involved in it because they've been feuding with the new Bloodline. Solo's taking over. And Paul Heyman, is always getting pissy, is getting really frustrated with what's going on. I think Fulham's done some great work, especially last week with Kevin Owens. Tremendous. Also, build to Cody versus AJ Part 2. And I believe that's going to happen at Money in the Bank, not Clash of the Castle on next. Although it could happen at Clash of the Castle next Sunday. We got time. Speaking of events, NXT BattleGround this Sunday from Las Vegas. We got Trick Williams in the main event against Ethan Page. We know Ethan Page, free agent from AEW, now is signed with NXT. And looks to be doing some business there. Good stuff there. I think Ethan Page is a real good talent. I've always thought he was good. He was kind of fun on AEW on the Ring of Honor show. Wasn't really moving up the card, so good to see him showcased. And we got 3 women's matches. We got Jordynne Grace, the TNA Knockout Champion, challenging Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title. I don't know if she's going to win or not, but that'll be quite a match. Also got the 6-woman ladder match for the Women's North American title match. Should be something to see what all the ladders and the women could do. And we got, I believe it's the NXT BattleGround with Shayna Baszler and Lola Vice, where they're going to doing the Octagon, and they both have MMA background. They're in Vegas, so could be a unique atmosphere. Also, we got Oba Femi versus Wes Lee versus Joe Coffey for the men's North American title. Oba Femi defending against Wes Lee and Joe Coffey, which, they've been building that up on TV with the Gallows beating everybody up backstage and stuff, and Wes Lee just coming back. Obviously, Oba Femi's been a champion for a few months now. He's just started. He's really good, got a lot of potential. Really good, got a lot of potential. Nathan Frazer and Axiom defending the NXT Tag Team titles against Gallows and Anderson, and the Gallows and Anderson, they're what's the word to describe it? They're good, but they've been around for quite a while, and, they're, back and forth. They've been in WWE before, so it's like they came back, obviously, when new management, they were in New Japan. They were in AEW. They made a appearance with AEW because they were at New Japan. They had a working agreement, but, obviously they were into New Japan. And then when their contract, they came back to WWE. Obviously, they're friends with AJ Styles, and, probably played a plan in them coming back. But now they've been flying on the main roster with the OC breaking up and AJ doing solo stuff. Meechin's not there, although she's on NXT too in the ladder match with, I believe, Fallon Henley, Sol Ruka, Last Legend, Jada Parker, and Kalani Jordan. But I don't know what's who those would have to that match. We also, but Gallows Anderson went down to NXT. A lot of veterans have gone back to NXT for a while, so this should be interesting match. I have Nathan Frazer actually winning that match. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, and also speaking of Jordynne Grace, she'll be a challenge for Impact to any women challenger. And backstage, an open challenge next weekend for the Impact Women's title. If you noticed during the show, she did backstage segments with some talent, like specifically with Ariana Grace. Obviously she's like the pageant girl doing the Miss NXT gimmick. That's obviously also Santino Marella's daughter. And I think, there was Meech in there, but there was also Tatum Paxley. Tatum actually was looking at the belt that Jordynne Grace held, the TNA Knockouts champion. So who knows if Tatum's going to show up, to challenge. Who knows who could challenge? Could be interesting. That's next Friday, I believe. Stanley Cup Finals predictions. I got some predictions here for the Stanley Cup, obviously, and, it's the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers. I say the Panthers are going to win, although I think for Edmonton could pull out a series win, because they have the best player in the league, Connor McDavid. And he's, definitely destined to be a guy to win the Stanley Cup. They always think he's destined to win and should win by now. He's been around for a while. It's like, it's going to be the start of something if he wins, because he gets mentioned alongside the greats of all time. Like your Gretzky's, your Roars, your Lemieux, the Yzermans, guys that have been around, Messier, obviously, Gordie Howe, the guys that have won for many years. The guy that won the Canadians, when you win, you're always seen as the greats. And he's been like the best player or one of the best since he came in the league. And he's been the best for a while now. Just, a lot of times when you play Edmonton, nobody really cares. So, because all the way up in Canada, numbers don't pay attention to Edmonton. People in America don't pay attention. If he was on an American team, he'd probably get more coverage, but he's not. But I think Florida's got a better team. And yeah, I know they beat the Bruins, but they're a good team. With Matthew Tkachuk changing that whole dynamic, when they traded one of their best scorers, Jonathan Huberdeau, best players, to Calgary for Matthew Tkachuk, it just altered the franchise. He brings a lot of grit and toughness. You got Sasha Barkov on the team. You got Sergei Bobrovsky as a goalie. You got Sam Reinhart, Sam Bennett there. You got a lot of good talent. Carter Verhaeghe. And I think that they should win. I think they're going to win. I mean, not say should. They should win. Or if it can't. I mean, I think they will win. I mean, you never know who's going to win the series, who's going to win, because it could go back and forth. They're both equally good, although Florida overall is a better team. Edmonton's got the best player, McDavid, but the better team is Florida. So, yeah, that's my prediction. I'll do a Celtics show tomorrow. Obviously, they won last night, which I haven't. I want to do that separate. And some other news, non-sports related, guess you could say the entertainment news portion of the show. Sydney Sweeney is taking her talents to the Florida Keys because, according to New York Post, she bought a condo down in the Keys. And, good for her, no state income tax. A lot of celebrities are moving out of California. Mark Wahlberg went to Vegas. There's a few of them. And Sydney Sweeney's now going to Florida. So, yeah, obviously, you don't want to spend all the money in a high tax place like New York or Los Angeles. I don't blame her. Yeah, she's taking her talents to the Keys, if you know what I mean. All right. All right, on that note, we gotta go. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:45, I believe. Yeah, it's 7:45. Been hot the last couple of days with weeks, so I'm kind of cooling off a bit. I don't have the air conditioner running because sometimes it makes noise in the background when I'm doing the show.